Okay, so I'm sure that all of you have thought at least once in your life where you're going to go after you die. Well, nobody knows for certain what's going to happen to our soul, but we all have the choice of where our body's going to end up after we die. Whether you decide to be buried, cremated, or whether you decide to donate your body to science. If you do decide to donate your body to science, this is how doctors and medical students learn about the human body. This is also how forensic scientists can learn to investigate deaths and the time of death. And this is actually also a cheaper alternative than being buried or being cremated. From the official website of the University of Tennessee at Knoxville, last updated in March 2014, the Department of Anthropology receives over 100 body donations a year. All donations are placed at the Anthropological Research Facility, with the remains eventually accessioned into the William M. Bass Donated Skeletal Collection. So today, I'm going to convince you to donate your body to science after dying by discussing, number one, the problem that there's not enough body donations a year. Number two, what is causing this problem? Number three, how we can solve it. And number four, who would be against this. So, number one, the problem, there's not enough body donations a year. Relating back to my earlier quote, 100 body donations a year at one of the top facilities that takes body donations, that's not a huge number. When it comes down to time, we could find cures and vaccines a lot quicker with more bodies. Also, forensic scientists would know a lot more than they already do now and be able to solve crimes quicker. According to scientist Zoe Crossland's article of Clues and Signs, The Dead Body and Its Evidential Traces from American Anthropologist in March 2009, she states, I traced the various conceptions of the body as evidence within the intertwined histories of anthropology, criminology, and medicine to explore how anthropological practice brings the dead into being through exhumation and analysis. When it comes down to money, people don't realize how cheap it is. According to Mike Testa, author of the article The Advantages and Disadvantages of Donating Your Body to Science, from funeraltips.com on January 6, 2014, by donating your body to science, you avoid costs associated with body burial in a cemetery. You may also be able to lower or reduce costs related to the headstone or memorial marker. So now that we know all the problems of not enough body donations, then let's see what's causing that. Well, number one, it's a lack of knowledge. A lot of people don't even know that it's an option at all. And people also don't realize how easy it is to become a donor. When I first started researching for this speech, the first thing I typed in on Google was donate your body to science. And I had a whole list of pages that told me where I can donate my body to science. I could sign up that day right now. About a year ago, my boyfriend's brother unexpectedly passed away. And he didn't have a great life insurance plan, so his family had no idea how they were going to afford a funeral or any kind of memorial for him. When they realized that they could donate his body to science, that's what they did, and they actually sent back the cremated remains for free, so they still have a way to remember him after he's gone. Another cause is that it's thought to be unmoral, and it's unaccepted by some religions. According to Lindsay Fitzharris's article, Mangling the Dead, Dissection, Past and Present from The Lancet, she states that, I never feel more alive than when I am standing among the rows and rows of anatomical specimens at St. Bartholomew's Pathology Museum in London, UK. In one jar floats the remains of an ulcerated stomach. In another, the hands of a suicide victim. Cabinets are filled with syphilic skulls, arthritic joints, and cancerous bones. The unborn sit alongside the aged, and murderers occupy the same space as the murdered. Especially after hearing a quote like that where someone gets such joy out of being around jarred organs, it can seem unhumane. So what's a good solution for this? Well, a good plan would be when you sign up to get your license, that first sheet that you have to fill out, if they could have a box where you check off if you want to be a body donor. It's just like when you sign up for your license, they ask you if you want to be an organ donor. Why can't they have a box like that for donating your body to science? The DMV should find agencies that take body donations and work with them so that when you do sign up at the DMV, you know your body is going to a good facility. Also, even if you're checking off at the DMV, if you don't want to be a body donor, at least you'll be more aware that this is even an option at all. So who would disagree? Well, a lot of people think that they have their right to do whatever they want and that they shouldn't donate their body to science because they don't want to be worked on after they're dead. Also, a lot of people just aren't thinking about death when they're signing up for their license, so they probably feel a little weird checking off if they want to donate their body after they're gone. But everything that doctors and scientists know about our body is through science. So why wouldn't you donate your body and help out a good cause? So we talked about the problem that we don't have enough body donations. And we also know that lack of knowledge and causes not enough body donations a year. And a good way to change that would be to sign up at the DMV when you're getting licensed. We know that not everyone will agree, but if you love life, then donate.